Okay, so hi dear Aquarius, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a general monthly reading for all the Aquarius Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising for the month of June 2026. Keep in mind, this is general. This might or might not resonate with you. If it is resonating, good. If it is not resonating, then this is definitely not for you. Okay, it can be in any area of your life because it's not a specific reading. It can connect with any area of your life. You have to choose accordingly. And for personal reading healing session, check out the description box. You'll find the link below. And for tarot reading course and Ho'oponopono Masterclass 2, links are given below. So let's start. Aquarius, the overall energy for Aquarius people for this month of June 2026. Let's see what we have. Overall energy for Aquarius people for the month of June 2026. I have the Two of Wands, Eight of Wands, and the Emperor. Okay, waiting for some kind of communication, face to face meeting, face to face conversation, maybe clearing the air with somebody, or some kind of important documentation or visa, or something related to communications. Communication is very important, something that is stuck, and you guys are waiting for the direction or the pace or the answers or the solution. But at the same time, you guys are trying your best to not to get bothered about it. Like, okay, I'm waiting for something or someone desperately all the time. I'm watching the watch watching the time on my watch, like what is happening, where it is going to happen, when, and then I'm trying to pretend that I don't care about it. But I am kind of literally not dying actually, but a little bit of desperation is there regarding some kind of maybe meeting. Might be you guys have to meet somebody who doesn't live nearby. It's like a long distance kind of a thing. It can be a business deal also, by the way, like you guys are expanding, you guys are growing, and you guys are waiting for some kind of global opportunity, or you guys are waiting for the final call or the final answer. And there is another option also, there is another energy also that you might be interested in, but that is in the background right now. You guys are very much interested in a particular situation, in a particular communication, meeting face to face or getting the answers. And at the same time, you guys are trying your best to put on this poker face of, yeah, it will happen when it is supposed to happen. Everything is under control. But low key, you're losing your shit. Low key. Hannah? That's what's happening. Okay, let's see what was happening in the recent past, Aquarius. So we have the Two of Cups in the recent past. There was a partnership, there was a connection or bond or friendship, whatever it was, that was very close to your heart and soul, and it was really meaningful. It was really something that you really wanted to keep in your life, and it was very close to your home, to your heart and soul. It felt like home. Okay, okay. Let's see. Let's see in the current situation what we have. Two of Swords. Right now, you're on the crossroads, not being able to understand what to do and what not to do in a particular situation. Things are kind of up in the air, or things are not clear, or you are not sure about something or someone. Let's see by the end of this month what we have for you guys. I'll try to do the reading again in the mid of June, but for the time being, we have Ace of Pentacles. Okay, a brand new chapter, a brand new beginning, a brand new opportunity. Okay, maybe for work, job, career, finances. Let's clarify the Two of Cups as yeah, let's clarify the Two of Cups in the recent past for you guys. So we have the Two of Cups again, and the Ace of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. Okay, some you guys started something with a particular person, or like a situation, maybe a business you started or investment you started. You started something with all of your heart and soul, and it crashed. It became a shit show. Maybe other people also got involved, or other energy got involved, or the situation scattered in multiple directions, and it created a lot of conflict and chaos in your life. Something that you felt like, this is something that I'm going to cherish for the rest of my life, and it was really beautiful, really meaningful, very close to your heart and soul. And you started or restarted something from scratch, but it converted into a shit show very quickly, and it was all over the place. I'm sorry about that. Currently we have the Two of Swords. Let's clarify this. Let's see. So I have the Five of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Hanged Man. There is some kind of loss or losses. There are certain kind of losses that you guys are coming out of. There is a choice or decision that you guys have to make in a particular situation, in a particular collaboration partnership. And but you guys are not able to do that. You guys are feeling stuck because either somebody else have to do that, and or if you have to do that, you are not sure which direction to choose. Like, should you let it go, should you try again, should you give it another shot maybe after some time, or should you completely shut down to this energy or energies, whatever it is. It is a collaboration or partnership of some kind that is making you feel like left out in the cold, that is making you feel like go through certain kind of pain, actually a lot of pain. But there is a choice or decision that you guys have to make in a particular situation, and for some reason you guys are not able to make it. There are lots of things that are up in the air about this situation, and you are feeling stuck. You are not able to move forward, you are not able to go backwards. There is this energy of stuckness here. At the same time, you're trying your best to see the situation from a totally different perspective. Maybe somebody else is trying to help you out to figure it out, but there is a sense of trying to understand the energies, the shift from a different point of view also. Okay, by the end of this month we have the Ace of Pentacles. Let's clarify this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, before proceeding further, let me invite you guys for the 7-day 7 Osho meditation event that is happening online from 5th till the 11th of June 2026. From 4:30 till 5:30 p.m. in the evening, I'm going to conduct 7 Osho meditations every day. 1 hour session is going to be there, and there's going to be Kundalini meditation, 7 chakra meditation, grounding meditation, centering meditation, and Vipassana meditation on the last day. And it is going to be a lot of healing, lot of happiness, positivity entering in your space. If you want to start or restart your spiritual journey or healing journey, this is a very good opportunity. Or you want to enter in Osho's world, and the fees is 3,500 for Indians, and for others it's 125 USD for the whole 7-day session. No recordings will be provided because I'm not allowed to record the Osho meditations, and it is going to be live sessions only. If you are going to attend 1 session or 7 sessions, the fees is same. And I really recommend to those people who have never tried meditation to at least, or they are tired of trying boring meditations and they want to try something new. You are more than invited. We are going to have a lot of fun, and you are definitely going to like it. All the instructions and everything is written in the description of the link. I'm going to provide the link in the description box. Okay, read everything thoroughly and then apply, because the fees is non-refundable once you are going to apply for this. Okay, so I'll see you on the other side. Even if one person is going to show up, I'm going to start doing the meditation sessions from this month onwards. I'm planning it from a very long time. Now the time has come. Okay, so I'll see you on the other side, and best of luck. Okay, so let's start. Let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles as the potential outcome for you guys. So I have the Four of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. It's like after a lot of healing, after a lot of thinking, and after a lot of overthinking, you guys are going to accept the fact that something or someone is not right for you, at least for the time being. This brand new beginning, this starting or restarting a chapter again with something or someone is not a good idea. After a lot of contemplation and overthinking and stressing the hell out, stressing yourself from hell, you guys are going to realize that what if you are going to choose to detach yourself from the situation completely and walk away towards a new person or new situation or a new direction and see what comes out, right? So you guys are going to give yourself the gap, the time, the space, and this energy of walking away from something or someone that you wanted very badly in the recent past, and still you are stuck. But you guys are going to choose to let it go eventually, slowly but surely. So physically or mentally you are already detached, but energetically you guys are still attached, very much attached, and you guys are on the crossroads. By the end of this month, even if you are going to start or restart something, that's not going to be that thing that you left behind. That is going to be a totally new direction, a new situation, a totally new way maybe of trying to achieve something, right? But finally you guys are walking away from a very trapped kind of stuck kind of a situation and choosing a different direction, a different positive and something that is giving you this hope that there is hope on the other side. The grass is definitely green, not greener, green there. Right now, right now here, there's no grass. There is grass also, there is green grass also on the other side. That is the hope that you're going to carry with yourself, and you're going to walk away from something or someone for good. Hmm. Detaching, finally. Let's see the guidance for you guys here for this month. Aquarius. Okay, let's see. So I have the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Okay. If you guys are going to continuously wait for happy times to come so that you can be happy, maybe it will never happen. Why not to apply the rule of, okay, let me be happy right now, and let me create more and more reasons to celebrate and be happy in my life. The more you are going to celebrate the small little things in your life, the more the universe is going to give you reasons to celebrate your life to the fullest. It's not the like other way around, when you're like, okay, you are going to wait for some kind of opportunity to be happy, and then you guys are going to manifest more happiness in your life. Start tricking the universe by being happy right now with small little things, because universe cannot decide if you are being happy for whole, like a big thing or a small thing. Happiness is the key here, from all of your heart and soul, right? Once you are going to start living your life to the fullest and being happy in the present moment, the universe is going to give you thousand more reasons to be happy, more and more happy. First thing. Second thing, you have to make it a concept of your life, you have to make it the reality of your life, that only you are responsible for your own happiness, own misery, own sadness, and everything. No one else, nothing else is responsible. Even if you think that something else, someone else is responsible for your happiness or your sadness, actually they are not. That is the rule that you should learn, and you should keep it in your mind and make it a part of your subconscious and programming, right? That you have the right to keep yourself happy. You can keep your health, only you can keep yourself happy, and that is your responsibility. Not even your parents, yours. Of course, till you are a grown up, till you are an adult, an adult. Okay. So let me. Okay, all you have to do is to tap in the energy of finding the happiness. Thrive through the power of positive thinking, and inspiring success is also coming in for you guys. I hope you guys can hear this message. If not, I'm really sorry about this part. And I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.